let's get started. I'm wearing clothes just so you know. Gotta let that be known, I'm not naked. Now we're first going to start with a nice and glowy base, so we're going in with MAC Strobe Cream. This is in Goldlite. We're going to apply this all over the face so we can glow like a mermaid. For foundation, I'm going to first take the iconic London Drops in the shade Original and the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Foundation, and I'm going to mix them together. It makes a fabulous cocktail that is so amazing and glowy, but it's still a little bit matte, so I know it's going to last throughout the night and not budge and not get all greasy on me. I'm then going to take my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush and use that to buff in my foundation. So you can see that my skin is quite glowy after adding those drops, even though it's a matte foundation. I'm now going to take my Colourpop concealer in the shade Light and apply those to all the areas I want to highlight and conceal. I'm going to take that same IT Cosmetics brush and use it to blend it all out. Let me just say I am obsessed with this brush. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Galaxy Stick in the shade Astro Blue and use my fingers to apply it on all the high points of my face where I would highlight. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Pro Glow Powder to powder my entire face. Then I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and use that to set my concealer. I'm going straight in with highlight, and this is the Laura Geller Diamond Dust highlight, which I use a ton in this tutorial because it has such a beautiful iridescent look. So I pretty much just slather it all over my face. Now I'm going to take the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. This is where all our fun colors coming from. I'm going to take that really pretty royal purple and I'm going to start using that as a contour shade. I'm using the Morphe E8 to do this. I'm also taking it up the hairline, around the forehead. Just remember to take your time blending it all out. I'm also going to use this shade to contour the nose slightly, just by the eyebrows and halfway down the nose. Starting with the eyes and that same purple, I'm taking this cardboard so I can get a really defined cat eye. I'm just taking this purple through the crease and blending it out. The eyes are going to be a bit more simple because there's going to be a lot going on with the face, a lot of glitter, sparkle, fun. I'm going to continue this process and continue to deepen up that purple. Now taking this turquoise shade and that same Morphe E8, I'm going to go around the areas that I put the purple. Watch as I do. I'm blending that turquoise into the purple, but I still want them to be separate from each other, so they're both noticeable. I'm also going to take a large fluffy brush to blend out those shades. I'm going to take that same purple that we used before and take it down my jawline. Now I'm going to take that magenta shade and basically sandwich it in between the turquoise and purple. Going back in with the Laura Geller highlight in the Morphe 310, I'm going to town, highlighting all over my face. Now for one of the stars of the show, this is the Super Chunk Glitter from Recollections. I'm going to first lay down lash glue and then the glitter. This is going to follow my cheekbone and up my forehead as well. I just keep following the same pattern, laying down lash glue and then adding more glitter. Now I'm going to take this iridescent confetti glitter that I also got at my local craft store and basically going to follow the same steps as I did with the other glitter that we just used. So I'm going to be laying down lash glue and then I'm going to be putting the confetti right over top. The confetti I chose carefully because there's some pieces that are bigger than others, so I got the smallest pieces and kind of placed them in some of the more sparse areas that didn't have the other glitter to it. So now I'm going to take the NYX Face and Body Glitter in the shade Teal, and we're going to start putting that above where we put those faux scales. I'm going to repeat the same process of laying down lash glue and glitter. I'm going to add a few stick-on gems in a couple of random places. I'm now adding more NYX Face and Body Glitter, but this time I'm using the shade Violet. I'm repeating the same exact process as I did with the teal shade. We are back to adding more of those purple gems. Feel free to put these wherever you want. I feel like they really make the look pop. And I'm using lash glue to apply these. I wanted more glitter, so this is the NYX Face and Body in the shade Gold. Time to add some sort of fish scale, so I am using a cut up piece of fishnet stocking. So I'm placing it in the areas that I want, above my cheek, around my forehead. And I'm just using the purple shade and the teal shade from the Juvia's Place palette. So as you can see, I'm just moving the fabric around to fit my needs wherever I want those scales. I'm just adding more color to the areas that I would like. I'm also going to repeat this down my jawline as well on both sides. For some added glow, we're going back in with the Laura Geller highlight that we used before. Taking these funky gems I found at my local craft store, I'm separating them and applying them above my brow. They are iridescent and perfect for this mermaid look. And again, I'm just using a lash glue to apply them. These are also stick-on gems, but I'm only taking a piece of it and placing it in the middle for an added touch. Using the black shade in the Colourpop I Think I Love You palette, I am finishing up the eye look by deepening up the outer corner with that black shade. I really just want to focus this color on the outer corner and really get that cat eye shape. That's why I'm using that piece of cardboard to get that sharp line. Going back into that Laura Geller highlighter, I want to use that as my all-over lid shade. I'm just using my finger to apply this all over the lid. Using the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the shade Crystal Silk, which is a gold shade, I'm just using this to create a standard wing liner. Time for lips, and we're going to start off with the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Berry Strudel. Over top of that, we're going to take that same NYX glitter in the shade Teal and apply that towards the center of the lip for an ombre kind of thing. Then over top of that, we're going to take the NYX Gold Glitter and mix those glitters together. Lashes are the Ardell Double Ups in Style 203. We're going to smoke out the lower lash line with that same purple we've been basically using all over the face. I then decided to take some lash glue and some of the teal glitter and line the bridge of my nose on both sides. I then repeat that same step right under it with gold glitter. I wanted to add more gold glitter, so I'm laying down lash glue and a little bit of gold glitter to these two areas on my forehead. Taking that same fishnet stocking, I really wanted to intensify my scales because I felt like they were getting a little bit lost. I'm just going back over the same areas we did before, but this time I'm using the blue from the Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place. With that same blue, I'm placing shadow above and below my collarbone. I'm also hitting that area in between the collarbone. Using the Laura Geller highlighter, I'm also highlighting these areas, so my collarbone, my shoulders, my neck, just everywhere all over my dégagé. I also want that blue shadow down my neck. For my inner corner highlight, I'm using the Laura Geller highlighter once again. Using this teal shade for the Masquerade palette, I'm going over my eyebrows completely. And this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Halloween tutorials. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!